you, Annika.
Touches me to be with a circle of women. I have not experienced that in the clinic yet. Welcome all you female bodies here.
Now a man will enter.
Perfect timing.
Yes. So let's wait that Michael is open his camera. Yes.
Hey, Michaela.
Hey, hello, Michael.
Hello, Michaela. Hello. And I want to open with the topic of shame that we just touched on when we checked in with Stacia and Michaela and I. I'm bringing in a landing of sound. Like, what are sounds in your body right now that you might normally not express? And can you lean in a little bit more to bring yourself here to come alive in your sounding body? Oh. Ah.
Mm.
Ah. And maybe you can also walk through your day or your night and check whether there's sounds that you actually haven't dared to make, but you now want to bring them in.
Yes, and maybe it is not so easy to directly jump into a maybe shameful area. So you can imagine that your nose, as Annika said, go to the night or to the evening, is a part of your roots. So your whole face is normally like sitting as it is from a tree sitting in the earth. So you can put your head into the earth because it's coming from there and it's rooted, and all the sounds are under the earth, the soil. So maybe around you is a safe haven of ground, and you can do the sounds more obviously. Here, more help from Gaia. Oh, yes, another round. Ooh.
Ooh, oh.
Oh. In a receiving level and more in the receiving part, my body will give me the information. Yeah.
Yeah. Ah. Mhm.
Maybe it's also words and chords which will come up. How it is to receive from the outside, taking. The nose is taking all under the earth, is sucking water, minerals, energies. Mm. So that it comes through your body. And somehow your genitals are like the, how it's called, the Zweige. I don't know that in English.
The twigs or the
twigs, thank you, the twigs into the sky, your genitals. So, and you can give the sounds to the blossoming, to the outside, to the, here I am, an alive human being. This satisfied expression of who you are and that you are. Yes. Yeah. Yes, thank you. Look like the expressing part we can use for what is here to express. It felt a little bit, there is something to come into the field. Could be maybe necessary to discover what are your flowers, what are your powers, the moving powers to the outside, so that you can connect to the outer world. So if you reach out from down of your genitals, if you have a grounding cord, and bring the information through your body. Where are you rooted for? Which information brings your body? So as the sounds can be formed in words. What is coming naturally? Which impulse? I really love serenity because it was already before in the space. It's like to be grounded in Africa.
I love this picture of being grounded in water and like letting water come through my grounding cord and wash through my body. And like when now I'm thinking about the bubbling sound that you made, Michaela, and like just this. Oh wow. It's almost like the disco ball in the training, but it's just this like blah 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 blah. And like having a curiosity what the bubbles can do. And I remember Nadine and I, we were snorkeling in bubbles because there was so much wash at the shore in the ocean, and there were all these bubbles, and now I can feel them like in my shoulders. It's just like, just I couldn't see anything, just bubbles.
Yay, let it bubble also in your skin of your head. Yes, let it bubble through. Don't let it stop.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
love it. The washing machine.
Yeah, even this, I can feel the sound as well. It's a little bit of like opening like um a quart carbonated water bottle, but like this It's like a mixture of like and then the ocean. It's like feeling the wash also going through with the like the sound. It's beautiful. It's like in the back of my neck, just like going down there.
Oh, go.
Uh, ah. Hmm. It's in my ears. It's fizzing. Mm.
I feel it like millions of tiny wee bubbles bursting inside out, and all this the moist tissue, and well, it's really moist, so it's like bursting and creating like little tiny gentle firework, but with oxygen, and yeah, little teasing inside out. Yeah, all over the surface of the body, and through my grounding cord, through my vagina, through, and yeah, just that bubbling cocoon.
Yes, yes.
And I love how it's like I can change the size of the bubbles. I can get into like my nose and it's like really small, and then I can like have bigger bubbles going into my cheeks. And it's like,
Mhm.
mm. Ah.
Thank you. Are there any other things bubbling in you or wants to be shared? What comes up? What is in the team field of us, the collective?
I can feel myself slowing down and my center kind of dropping and my lower belly relaxing and kind of just landing in the space. In some ways, it feels like the opposite of bubbles. It's like this kind of,
Mm.
and there's a real slowness to it, like like a thick honey running down a wall, just, and then there's no real impact when it's landing. It's just taking up space.
Wow. Yes, let it come in your body. Maybe it has a sound, Erwin.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, there's almost a pull, like a pull downward, and in the slowness of the pull downward, I can sense the blood running in the veins of my legs and the nerves of my legs. Right now, they're really activated because it's a different pace. My legs are a bit staticky, a bit yeah, it's a crunchy, sharp experience as to what's happening from what's happening in my belly and my torso and my jaw. Yeah, slowing and
thing. So really, you brought this upside down, what I made. So if we are upside down, so how is it to experience that in our body? So as we are like a tree and we are standing with the head in the ground and our legs are in the ceiling, in the sky. As it is in the mother belly or in the development of our bodies. And you can use it for also for your bodies to, for example, as you said, for your arteries to heal things there. Or you can try it out right now. How is it for your joints in your body right now? If you breathe with your nose in the earth and let come the potential and the blossoming from your grounding cord, from your genitals. So dive into your joints. What will happen? What is happening right now? And you can touch yourself also to feel it or to sense a direction. You're muted, Annika? Ah, okay. It was not for here. That's a thing. It's like sitting with the nose in the earth. It's somehow to be muted. And from the upside down, what is, if it's our legs are speaking, our toes. Yes. It looks like the whole space is slowing down more and more, like different speed. So how is it for you? What do you experience?
Hibernation kind of rhythm, like just slowing down, right down to very slow pace.
For me, it's like becoming a grass. Like my body became really light and like moving in the wind. And the joints are like every joint has a space inside, and like I feel really light and like full of space. But it's different than in the beginning when I was like growing, like physically. Now it's like more space inside, and also like being really light, like, without weight.
Thank you. So Michaela, you also wanted to jump to say something.
Ja, also ich weiß nicht genau, ob ich das Experiment jetzt ganz richtig verstanden habe, aber also ich, unabhängig davon, also ich fühle mich ruhig, also in mir ist eine Ruhe eingekehrt.
Yes, I don't know if I understood the experiment right. And what I can say is I'm really calm inside of me.
Und für mich ist es total cool, den Kopf in der Erde zu haben.
And I really love it to put my head in the ground.
Und ich tue mich noch etwas schwer, die Information meiner Beine zu verstehen.
And it's hard for me for now to understand the information from my legs.
Und ich mag das so, um umgekehrt zu sein.
And I really like it to be upside down.
Das ist so ein bisschen wie nach Hause kommen. So.
It feels like coming home.
Mhm. Mhm. And touched me with my sadness.
When Arlen, you spoke before about sort of calming down and coming down, I noticed there was this center line in me that was coming down and in connection to the earth. And it also felt like it was almost like the earth had hands and I was clay and I was being shaped from, my body was being shaped from, like it was clay and being shaped from the earth. So being shaped up as something in the center was going down. And in the last 5 minutes, I've had more, sometimes really clear sense of these hands on my skin, like shape. My grandmother was a potter, so there's some relationship to clay as well, shaping clay, and like I could feel, yeah, I could feel hands on my skin. It's not so strong right now, but waves of sadness coming, something about connection to the earth and shaping the earth and being shaped by the earth at the same time. Yeah, something relaxes more in me when I speak that.
Thank you. Can you go a level? Yes. Can you stay with your sadness in touch? And yes. And let the hands come, all the hands. Where? From this ancient, yeah, ground.
Goosebumps all down my right arm and the right side of my back right now.
Let your antennas, the goose, yeah, go.
Yeah.
Right
My
arm.
mind's trying to understand what's happening.
Yeah, so it looks like that your arm is in the receiving power right now. Let it receive as the goosebumps here is happening there.
Feels like a hand on my back, like just a big hand from the earth. Like I can sit back on it and lean against it.
Yeah, and as the earth is soil, humus out of humans who have been there before. Yeah.
Yeah, I've gone somewhere else now.
Yeah. And thank you for the waving through your body. It weaved through while you said that. Let the wave come. Come back to the hand. Right side. Yeah.
Something about trusting my hands or listening to my hands more. That they can, like, there's hands of the earth shaping me, and then my hands can be an extension of that to see, or I don't know what it is, but just to trust that they can see or feel or sense a lot more than what I let them as the words that come. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, and I can feel my heart really spinning and kind of getting bigger. It feels like it's, they're an extension of my heart and what my heart can receive and give out, like antennas from my heart. And my body, when I look at my hands, I can feel my body saying, bring your hands to me, like bring my hands to my body. Like, my body needs to be heard through my hands.
You're on mute, Anika. Talking to us.
He's talking to someone else.
That's the thing. All channels are open. Yeah, and maybe you really want to follow this extended heart. So really, if you turn yourself upside down, the diaphragm is in another position, and the heart, which is normally held from the diaphragm so that the diaphragm is massaging the heart, is now the ceiling. So and it can hang loose. So let your heart hang loose in this beautiful couple of ceiling of this tent of diaphragm.
It's a dome when you say kuppel.
Thank you, a dome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you feel your physical heart, what is happening right now, and also your energetic heart is connected. If you are upside down.
My
So,
mind's getting in the way a little bit to try and understand, oh, how is it upside down? Like it's almost like I need to go like this
go.
to get it.
So make a head standing. How long ago have you done it? When was the last time that you did it?
A headstand?
Standing. Yeah, handstand.
A long time. I did a cartwheel very recently, but not stay upside down. Yeah.
Maybe that is the first exercise you can do after this clinic, or maybe we do it right now to see the legs in the screens.
Like I get this, like it's like this, like a part of me wants to say, oh, it's wrong. It's like somehow the blood or whatever the fluids are flowing the other way, but it's almost like there's not enough lubrication there to flow the other way. Like something is not quite going there, like a resistance in that direction.
What an interesting story, because if you look into your anatomy, like the whole brain, it's really like full of blood too. It's like yes, it is the roots, like really fluid, and all the working from your body is to bring blood there, to bring blood there, to bring blood, more blood, blood. And if there's a shock, where it's your blood to need to go, it needs to go to the centralization, it needs to go to the heart and to the central organ, the brain, that it keeps you alive. Yeah. So less headstands in the air. So maybe it is good to change that. Oh. Yeah. Okay. And you can leave this picture also, and we can leave the upside down. So maybe here are different symptoms or wishes from your body, what you want to experience. And keep the headstand for checking in the next time when you experienced it again. Physically. And before I close it, I really worked with this. I worked with the upside down with a client who have had arthrosis in her hip joint. And she said, I cannot longer walk on my hip because it's hurting. And while she did her healing process, she expressed all the pain expression, the sounds, the feelings. And it was like when I say to her, oh, now go upside down, so much joy came into her joint, because now her hip was floating in the air. As you said it before, it was floating, it was easy, and it was light, and the joy could come into it. And it was a gap between what was pressed through the inflammation. And we did it for half an hour. And then she came back to standing again on her legs after head standing. And she said, well, wow, the pain was gone. And she had a free movement, more degrees than before. So you really can use it for yourself and for your clients and for your daily life. More freedom
I have
to
memories of doing handstands when I was younger in my teens. And I just wanted to be upside down so often because I felt so much joy when I was upside down. And I would do handstands against the wall and against the trees. And I'm just looking, I have a wall over in my room just here, and on the floor there's a blanket right next to the wall that it's almost like waiting for my head to go on it. So I want to do that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm.
And maybe it's also to come back to the shame, as I brought it and you brought it, Annika, really first, and everybody to jump in, and the blushing part of the shame is to bring more blood in the flooding in the area, which is really like more presented, like it's coming from the earth up, and we are full of blood when we are ashamed. So, and like seeing in a different way around that the shame reaction of our body wants that we receive more, that we are like, what I want to receive right now. So maybe then check more, what is the receiving than giving a sound, what I want to receive in this moment when I blush or when I feel ashamed. So what does your body want to receive right now?
Kannst du mir mal nur sagen, was receive ist?
Empfangen.
Empfang.
Mhm.
Just have these words will come, and it's acceptance, freedom, carefreeness, or something. Yeah.
So where in your body do you sense it right now, Nadine?
It does feel like it's got a little coat of nervous protection, like a little fear. What if I let that body be totally accepted and free and carefree? Oh, that's a bit risky. It's a bit shameful, something. It's a bit daring. Yeah.
And how is it now?
How is it now?
Yeah.
It's tingling with joy. Yeah. Mm.
So where in your body?
On the surface, all over my skin and in my heart. Like on the surface of my skin, like my hair. It's almost like my hair dancing, my little hair dancing. Or feeling I don't know, like an expansion. Just to be out there, carefree. And the heart is jumping because it's like, woo, this is fun. This is like it is to be a child, or like, yeah, without any awareness of shame on the body. Yeah, to be totally accepting of how it is, not even thinking about it, just be. Suddenly the body is not so heavy, it's like ethereal and floaty. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. And can you bring it inside of your body also, this floaty?
Inside is the heart.
It is.
Whoa.
Okay. Go.
And
Go. Yes. Go.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, and it's alive too, like it's like circulating, it's like pumping, but yeah, just alive. Every piece of the body is feeling irrigated and loved, almost loved by that flow. Mm. You
Mm.
feel a little bit more almost like heavy, like water substance, and on the outside is more like tinkling and airy, airy and hairy feeling. Mm. Mm.
Mm. Yes. I saw you were smiling, and it looks like that you a little bit that you held it back, and it's like a little bit here held. Can you let it go through your whole neck so that your smiling is going around?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, the little resistance there, like is almost like, yeah, it's a shame, like what if it's this thing is not possible, it's not real, it's not to be had.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
And some sadness too, that sadness that um, the shame is the fear, the shame is keeping
Mm.
that body closed and yeah, close to life, or wanted to protect itself in case it's not acceptable.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, or in
Let
case
it.
it's like too much. Oh, it's not what is expected. Or it's not allowed to be so free.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, keep on moving. It really works. So years and in the expressing of what is shameful, and yeah.
Mm. No, it's like a noise in here, like gravel almost. It's like freeing itself or something, or like
Yeah.
some rust or some um sensation, or like some residue or something.
Yeah, sounds.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. 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 Oh, it's like all this crystallization here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, this is weird.
Go.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yes, next level.
Oh. There's so many. It's like something so stuck there.
Yes, so everybody keep breathing here in the space. Yes. Yeah, so and stay inside, Nadine. Stay there in this area stuck, not from the outside, more from the embodied part inside. Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, oh, oh.
Yeah, sound, sound, sound.
Ah, 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 ah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Down. How is it now?
It's a bit further up,
Mm-hmm.
up from that joint there. It's like
Yeah.
just in that little hollow, little channel behind the head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh,
Oh. Mm. Ah.
yeah, that one too.
Mm. Ah. Ah.
How is it now if you come back to the connection to your heart where you started?
Ah. It's more, it's like a warmth. It's like a connection and a warmth on the inside. And it's like a a passage being created. That area was forgotten, was not part of the whole other aliveness. So
Yeah.
mm. I feel like it's still more, but it's like for another time or something.
Yes, and you can feel it one more time from the inside as you made it with your hand, energetically makes a movement inside that you say, you said something like it is, and now you do it how it is, how you felt it and expressed it and described it. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's like, oh, there's more space to explore and to be connected with, to be interactive with. Mm.
Mm. Yeah. While you are connected, let light come in into your eyes, and that your light come in and also open your eyes so that you can see. It's really more connection here also.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for you that you let yourself be seen. Yes, 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 yes.
Mm. Mm. The beautiful freshness in that new space inside. Um,
Thank you. I love it. Your freshness. So, team, is there something else to say, to move, to be seen as naked as it is?
Ich habe für mich mitbekommen, dass ich mich über sehr viele Dinge schäme oder schnell beschämt werden kann.
I recognized for myself that I feel ashamed from the outside.
Ausgedrückt habe,
And when I shared my shame in this space once before,
konnte ich spüren, wie ich dadurch mir mehr und mehr meine Würde zurückgeholt habe.
I really could sense and experience that I could get back my dignity.
Und ja, also mein Wunsch oder ist authentisch oder mehr mit meiner Scham zu sein, um mir weiterhin meine Würde zurückzuholen.
And my wish is to be more and more with my shame and show it so that I get back more and more my dignity. Go, Michaela, don't stop because we are weaving and applauding you. Yeah, that one.
Mein Herz freut sich so über diese Online-Klinik. So,
My heart feels so much joy about this clinic, online clinic.
hier sind so viele Zweifel nicht da, die ich vorher oft mit mir rumgetragen habe.
Here are not so many doubts which I carried around inside of me so long time.
Die Zweifel darüber, dass mir viele Dinge zu schnell gehen, nicht in meinem Tempo sind.
The doubts that too many things were too fast and not in my speed before.
Und in den letzten Tagen habe ich meine Zweifel über all das gefeiert.
In the last day, I really celebrated my doubts about everything in the last days.
Und ich habe erkannt, dass ich häufig die Zweifel gegen mich verwendet habe und in Selbstzweifel über mich, also umgedreht habe.
So Soren celebrated that I turned around the doubts into self-doubts and turning them against me.
Und Ja, und das war wirklich eine super Erkenntnis, weil meine Zweifel, die sind für die Allgemeinheit oder für den Kontext gedacht und nicht bezogen auf meine Selbstzweifel.
And it was really an amazing recognition and experience that I found out that my doubts are like not only for myself, they are like for the whole community to express to them.
Ja, und für mich ist es ein Geschenk, jetzt wirklich ja, die Räume so zu erleben, wie ich es immer gespürt habe, aber nicht ausdrücken konnte oder sagen konnte.
And now it's really a gift to experience the spaces here, how I ever always felt it, and now I can express it more, and it is expressed how I felt it.
Ja, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michaela.
Deine Worte berühren mich, Michaela.
Your words really touching me.
Und ich weiß gar nicht genau, wo. Das ist
I don't,
irgendwie so eine Resonanz in meinem Körper.
don't know right now somehow where, but it's really a resonance in my body.
Dank dir.
For me, also, this thing or mechanism like giving or showing the shame and getting back the dignity is something I really want to explore. It feels like I need to go that way also. I feel joy for that possibility. Thank you.
Thank you, Sergio. For me, it looks like that is a small, tiny plant which is coming out of our blossoming tree. Like if we show ourselves on the surface with our hidden parts, our genitals, our intimacy, the plants will grow, the seeds will spread out, the dignity will come back. And I'm glad that men and women and men are here in the space. So to bring the fertile ground and the collaboration, what is needed. And the yang, the seeds will grow from there. Maybe there are words from you to close this space for today. It feels like it's not my last word.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for holding the space, Michaela, the way you do, so this could unfold.
I feel glad that today I felt that I can nourish myself like the ground is nourishing me. So I can do it for myself as well. And then nourish the baby which is in my belly, and it's like all connected. Thank you.
Everybody, see you maybe tomorrow or next week back here in another space. It's not back. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.